Hey guys, it is me, Phoenix. We are here to do a general read to see where your energy is. Please do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified when I post a new video. Remember, red hearts if you made it through, purple hearts if it resonates, green hearts if you're working on it, yellow hearts if you rock with me. Got my six, meaning have my back because I have yours. We are going to pull from the law of attraction. We are attracting good things into our lives. So we have to know and have inspiration, even though we go through the ebbs and flows of life. We're going to pull from Cancer Baby's Tarot, her Oracle deck, and I'm sorry, I don't know the name of it, and the Zodiac 108 by Intuit Oracle, the Heart's Hidden Secrets, and also the Ask Yourself deck. But first of all, we're going to start this off with the Spiritual AF deck, which we are learning a message that we need to understand and go from there. So, yeah, I can't stress enough how to like, share, subscribe. Yes, I have been on hiatus. I'm only taking these cards, but I'll show you these ones. The card that came out is pretending to be a savage won't heal that hole in your heart, baby. That's a message for somebody. Drink water and mind your own effing business. F what they think. And you are not required to set yourself on fire to keep other people warm. So, those are messages for somebody that needed to hear those. I'm going to put this to the side and go from there. So, you're not required to set yourself on fire to keep people warm. The two cards that are right here, holding on to resentment is like taking a shit in your own heart. Maybe that's somebody that needs to hear that. Holding on to resentment is like taking a SHIT in your own heart. So don't hold on to the resentment. We have to let it go, let it flow. You can't heal a wound by saving it's not saying it's not there. Sorry. You can't heal a wound by saying it's not there. So things happen. Those are lessons that we learn. Let's pull from the law of attraction just to see what it is that we are dealing with. How about that? And so you guys, again, I have been gone. I had to sit back, manifest, meditate. The cards come out nurturing nature's timing. Oh, trust in divine timing, and then also happiness. So within your happiness, you got to trust in with divine timing. Or that unsure energy of not knowing will always sit there. Like, what if, what shoulda, woulda, coulda, but didn't. But that's also holding on. This was in my last read, Inspired Action. So it's time for you to take action in order to find your happiness. But nature's timing, it says things need to occur in proper order. When the time is right, it says don't try to control a situation. So you cannot control people or situations. The only thing you can do is let go of the resentment, let go of the hurt, let go of the people who are not willing to see your worth and move forward. Inspired action says take action when you feel desired. So deep down in your heart, you feel desire to take action and to move forward, whatever the situation may be, but you feel inspired to take that action. You have to trust and follow your intuition and understand the synchronicities come for a reason. It says you are supported by the universe and happiness. Combine talent with passion. So sometimes it's time for you to sometimes you have to step out on faith and understand that living your dreams and helping others and being grateful for the journey and practicing self love is where it's at. So again, holding on to resentment is like taking a SHIT in your own heart, meaning don't shit on yourself. Basically, I said it, I spelled it. However, it resonates. It resonates. It says you can't heal a wound by saying it's not there. So there are wounds, there are lessons. You have to understand what they are in order to move forward from them. This is the Cancer Baby Tarot deck. That is um what is this called? Island Time Wellness, the law of attraction, if you want to know. I got those 3 or 4 years ago. I don't know if they still sell them, but there you have it. Yeah, so that's my notification. Hold on. Yeah, so that is what you need to understand. So this is Cancer Baby Tarot's Oracle deck, and I don't know the name of it. I apologize. So let's see what energy comes out when it comes to this people. This is in regards to home and anger, cutting words, injustice, severed ties, taking offense, revenge, spiteful, emotional outbursts. And it says a home, new home, new apartment, new living arrangements, new furniture, and home improvement. So you could be taking action in regards to moving forward. This could be because there was arguments happening, and this is you setting and practicing future goals or starting over for the future. And so it says setting goals, a 10-year plan, a vision board, manifesting retirement, organization, and focus. You have set boundaries when it comes to your home and the words that have already been spewed. You're understanding and trusting in divine timing, but you're taking action for your future endeavors. You're not living in the future, which causes anxiety. You're not living in the past, which causes fears. You're letting go of resentment, and you're also understanding that the wounds are there. You have to heal from the wounds, and by you moving forward, you still have to deal with those wounds that are there, but not be hold on to the resentment. Reminds me of Beyonce songs, Resentment. If you know, I'm not going to try to sing it because, boy, look at here. That's a hard song to sing, and I can't sing. So we're going to pull from the Zodiac 108 to see what comes out. You guys, do me a favor again. Yep, you're playing chess now. No more time for checkers. Bottom of the deck, diamond. Yeah, you know, pressure bust pipes, but also pressure creates diamonds. So again, that is what you are doing for your future endeavors. It says creative force, faithfulness, value, perfection, brilliance, commitment, light, purity, esteem, conquerable force, multidimensional, multifaceted, invincible, and spiritual power. Trusting in divine timing. You are a diamond in the rough, and you have to understand it's time to play chess, not checkers. And so there is a difference. And the universe, trust in the universe and be still. Sometimes when you're going through a process of manifestation and trusting in divine timing, you have to be still. I just said that in my read that I did earlier. You have to trust and be still and know that divine timing is going to work out the way it's supposed to. And this is being still. Refinement, taste, culture, fine tune, style, concentrate, develops over time, purify, filter. It says draw out, infusion, spirits, alcohol, perfume, reduction, and cultivation. So this is, you know, to me, you're creating things. You know, this is what happens when they create alcohol, when they create perfume, when they create any type of things that draws out impurities, you know, and that's you understanding about resentment and taking and understanding about the cut words, the words that can hurt, and also people being spiteful and things like that. You have to sit on what it is, be still and sit on it, because nothing that lasts comes easy. And also, it's like slow and steady wins the race. So you basically are taking time, trusting in divine timing in order to find your happiness. And inspired action is happening when you're trusting in the universe and knowing that the universe supports you, but you take action when feel desired. So once you're being still, this is to me is hermit mode. You're in hermit mode right now, but you're realizing that coming out and having a strategy, planning, checkmate, grand design, thinking ahead, tactics, moves, and counter moves, master plan, course of action, power play, game theory, consequences of actions. Once you realize that the consequences of somebody's actions when it comes to your home or new endeavors of the future, you are not going to say, okay, wait a minute, this never happened. You're going to realize that it happened, but it taught you a lesson. But it also is you trusting in the universe. It says source, infinite, unending, enduring, internal, creation, awakening, interconnect, heaven, higher perspective, the big picture, all that is, creative force, and law of one. So you're going to understand that this energy taught you to be still and to have a strategy moving forward. You cannot do anything without having a strategy, and that comes with setting boundaries and understanding that things happen for a reason. These are to teach you a lesson and to understand how not to be easily angered and let things dull your future or keep you stagnant when it comes to future endeavors and what it is. So we're going to pull from the heart's hidden secrets to see what comes out. After this, we're going to pull from the ask yourself deck and see what it is that you need to be asking yourself. But basically, it's you being able to trust in divine timing. Your loyalty is real. Trusting, rehabilitating, and believing in yourself. And also, elusive comes out. Dishonest, deception, and trickery. Those energies will cause you to question your future, and also easily anger you because of the fact that these cards kind of came in reverse. So yeah, you'll start to feel like somebody is cursing you, but these are words. These are words that you spew on your own, but also you take, and it keeps digging and digging and digging into your head because you've been so loyal. You're trying to figure out why isn't only you? Why isn't you the only person? Why aren't you the only person in the picture? But you know what? Now it's time for to play chess, not checkers, and understand that this is unnecessary stress that you're putting yourself through. And so, no, you're not being cursed. The words that are spewed put you in a web of all types of toxic energies, and your loyalty will sit in that energy, and it will keep you angry and holding on to resentment, and also understanding that the wounds that happened and that these wounds that caused this energy of you running from is basically you, because you were chasing a thrill and it was exciting at first and it was good times until there weren't. And so the force of you planning for the future is not to hold on to the resentment, but to learn from that energy and also heal from the wounds of the past of this person, saying things. I didn't like this witchcraft card for a long time, but I realized that these are words are like curses. And if you hold on to those energies, then it'll be constantly, eating away at you and causing you stress when you feel like it should be more than just only you. No, when you feel like it should be only you, and it's not. So this is third party attachments, and this is you craving the attachment, but it's actually detachment, and you are turning a blind eye when it comes to what felt good in the beginning that doesn't feel good now. And so I'm going to pull from the Ask Yourself deck to see what it is that you need to ask yourself. You guys, I really miss you. I'm glad that I'm back. Star energy. Yeah, you weren't optimistic because this comes with unsure energy. Star and the King of Cups about how empathetic and loving a person can be. So this is why you're in this energy of asking yourself. Four of Cups. Yeah, you reached a plateau when it comes to waiting or even uh understanding or holding on. That was a deep holding on to resentment. The card is right here. You see, I got it on my foot. Sorry. Holding on to resentment. Queen of Cups energy. See, and that's your energy when holding on to resentment. And the Ten of Cups here. So when it comes to you having your cake and eat it too, your future is bright. You had to stop chasing the thrills and understand that what situation in your life is bringing forth completion and total happiness. Back to happiness being here. This isn't the situation here. It's you. You have to inspire yourself and understand what anger brings, and also have a new endeavor for the future, and set some boundaries and set some goals, and also understand what resentment is, and also how you can heal, but you have to face whatever the issue was that you were going through, if that makes sense. I'm going to Hmm. Let me read these cards first because these came unsure. The star energy, which is normally optimistic, but when it comes to it being in reverse, it just lets you know that there's you have a lack of faith and in discouragement. So it says what needs to heal in order for you to realize your deepest dreams. And that is your deepest dreams is to have a 10-year plan, to have some type of um boundaries and visions, and set these goals, and be unconquerable when it comes to being a force to be reckoned with. And that's that diamond energy, and that's to have your 10 of cups, happy life, happy wife. But the situation in your life that is bringing forth completion and total happiness is yourself, and trusting in divine timing, and letting go of the resentment and the pain and the hurt. And so I'm only pulling this upright because it was unsure, but now you're sure of it. The King of Cups and it came unsure as well. What situation in your life requires balance, emotions, and careful observation? This is in regards to your love life, the empathetic energies that have been around you, and there hasn't been. You're the only empathetic energy that's around you, the only one that's not cutting into yourself. But are you? I believe you are, because you keep getting trapped in a web of lies and a web of deception because of your loyalty. And so therefore, these are why the universe is questioning you as the Queen of Cups energy. What situation in your life is asking you to observe your emotions? And that is your anger when it comes to you holding on to the resentment and not being able to move forward to the future, because the future causes anxiety of not knowing what it is that you need in this situation. You need yourself. You need to stop depending on someone only treating you a certain way and start treating yourself a certain way. Stop stressing over and being loyal to situations who hold you down. And that is why you feel like being still, or why the universe is teaching you to be still and to understand it's time to play chess and not checkers. And so this is where you are. You're making strategic moves and you're learning how to deal with your anger, your resentment, and the hurt and the wounds of the past. So let me go ahead and read this card. It says again, you can't heal a wound by saying it's not there. So it is there. And it says some injuries you really can just walk off, but too many of us run around treating emotional compound fractures like a stub pinky toe. They ain't the same thing, love. They ain't the same thing, love. It says if you ignore the big ouches, they fester and get gangrene and give us permanent limps and shit. It says, do you have a big ouch that needs tending? Naming it is the first step to in healing it. Maybe your wound needs some professional help. Don't do the gangrene amputation thing. Like that's so 2016. So again, you have to understand the wounds and heal them, or try to heal from the wounds when it comes to what you've been going through. And that is you being still, trusted in the universe, and realizing that words can hurt, anger, curses, words, right? The stress can kill, right? And that it's not just only you in this situation when it comes to this King of Cups energy, because you're unsure about and you're optimistic and you don't have any faith in this situation. And so that is why it came out the way it did, if that makes sense. So I'm going to go ahead and read holding on to resentment is like taking your own shit, taking a shit in your own heart. It says, yeah, it's that gross and pointless. Let that shit go. Look up the loving kindness meditation on the internet and do it. Focus on love. Focusing on love is like taking a baby wipe to your heart. And so maybe it's time for you to Google this loving kindness instead of tarot, instead of, is he or she gonna come back? Or karmic energies. Maybe it's time for you to have loving kindness or to practice loving kindness. And maybe it's time for you to understand that you're setting future goals for a reason and you're taking action when it comes to understanding the difference between love and lust. And that is where the ecstasy comes in, and also the elusive web of lies. So there was a web of lies and you were chasing a thrill, only for you to realize that it's time to be still, and understand and reflect about what these chasing the thrills and the web of lies are. So that's where I'm at. I'm going to go ahead and pull from the four agreements, and then I'll pull from the crystal deck, and then we'll let this go. If you guys want to understand my perception of the four agreements, I'll click it up here. I'll attach it up here, and also the crystal deck with the chakras. So let me pull from that, and then I'll read the Be Impeccable with Your Words, which is from the four agreements. Being impeccable with your words. It says, seek to know the truth. Seek to know the truth. It says, when you hear an opinion and believe it, where is it at? When you hear an opinion and believe it, that somebody cursed you, right? Somebody said all these things, right? It says you make an agreement and it becomes part of your belief system. The only thing that can break this agreement is to make a new one based on truth. Only the truth has the power to set you free. And that is what you need to understand. Trust in divine timing and understand that it's time for you to be still and trust in the universe and stop trusting in people's opinions of you and how they treat you. Words can cut, but hurt people, and that's where the curses come in at. When they say certain things, it sticks to you like glue. And so you have to understand that you're a force to be reckoned with. And so that is a message that somebody needed to hear. Also, what was I doing? Oh, here it is, the bronzonite from the crystal deck, all the chakras. Again, click up there. I will attach the chakras. This is self-control, because you're learning how to control yourself, to play to play chess and not checkers, to be still and to trust in the universe. So the bronzonite comes out, and the bronzonite is you having self-control, being certain, right? Being certain and taking action. But taking action is to be still and to understand what the universe is trying to teach you. And that is that you're a force to be reckoned with. And nobody can curse you if you just don't believe in what they're saying. So self control, certainty, and action. The affirmation is I send out loving, thoughtful energy and I receive the same in return. When I say send strength and healing, period, it's to a person, place, thing, or a situation who you feel has wronged you because you need to heal inside. But you have to understand that understanding the resentment and also understanding the pain that it's caused you and being able to deal with it and be still instead of reacting all the time. And that's the easiest gift that you can give to yourself and the hardest pain that you can give to someone else by you not reacting to them. So let's let this old energy go. I now let go of worn out conditions of lack, doubt, hate, negativity, procrastination, stagnation, sadness, generational curses, debt, bad energies, heartbreak, bad health, and addictions. Remember, addictions can be to a person, place, thing, or a situation. I love you guys.